Thanks, Kaylee, for being our volunteer. And let me just put a disclaimer. The only reason I didn't get my shot is because I am allergic to flu shots. So, or I would. And I encourage everyone else to get one, though. But switching gears a little bit, we have an event coming up this Saturday that we want you to know about. And here to give us those details is Bob Rydell. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning.
Good
How
to
are
see you.
Yes, good to be here.
All right. So we have Coffee with Our Cops coming up.
That's right.
Give us the details.
It's going to be held at the Goodman Coffee Shop in Warehouse Row. Start at 9 and go to about 12 o'clock. It's a great opportunity for people to come out and meet our police officers in a non-threatening situation where you can just get to know them.
Right.
You know, it's really important for communities to get to know the police officers that serve them. And in addition, we're going to have the fire department there.
Oh, perfect.
And they are going to be talking about fire safety and giving out smoke detectors.
And that's really important as we get into the warmer months. People are starting to turn those heaters on, those
Absolutely.
thermostats on, the fireplaces. So we want to pay a little bit more attention. So the fire department's going to be there to give us those tips we need to know.
That's right.
So what came up with the, tell me how AARP and this organization came up with the idea to do Coffee with
Sure.
Cops.
It was actually thought of at the national AARP level, and the national AARP level and our state office decided that we wanted to do some of those here in Chattanooga. In fact, we are one of only 2 of the divisions in Tennessee right now that does it, and we do it so well that people from the middle division are going to come and visit with us during this one and see how do you run a really good
How do we do it?
Coffee with Cops. Chattanooga is #1, right?
And why is that? Tell me about the experience.
Well, you have the coffee, you have some goodies. The police officers are standing around, you know, there too, and they'll walk up to people, or people will walk up to the police officers and just share some information or ask questions about things that they might want to know about. And this is kind of in a non-threatening way, and it actually develops relationships, I think, between the
Absolutely.
community and with the police officers of
And
that community.
as community members, we need to be able to trust our officers, and vice versa. They need to be able to trust us, too.
Absolutely, that is correct. Yes.
There's important to have that relationship. All right, so Coffee with a Cop is going to be coming up this Saturday. Again, tell me those details.
It's Goodman Coffee Shop in Warehouse Row. The fire truck, I believe, will be parked not on Market Street, but behind there. And if you park in the garage, take your parking ticket with you, and Goodman's will validate it, so
Yes.
you don't have to pay for parking.
Perfect. You can't beat that. It starts at 9 a.m. and it goes until noon. How many times a year do you do this event? I know it's a couple times.
It's usually 2 to 3 times a year that we'll put on a Coffee with Cops.
Perfect.
event.
So if you can't quite make it out for this Saturday, then there are other opportunities. Again, that is going to be this Saturday, 9 a.m. to noon. Coffee with Cops, and the fire department's joining us this time.
Yes.
Great morning to bring the kids to as well.
Yes.
You know, a lot of kids look up to these first responders, so it's a great way to build that relationship and maybe inspire a future one.
To be a fire department, a fire person, or a policeman.
Absolutely. All right, thanks for joining us, Bob, and thanks for hosting these
All
events
right.
for us.
Well, thank you very much.
All right, be sure
appreciate
to
it.
join us Saturday morning.